Yo, live in effect. Be right back. What you got up in here? Daniel, what's happening? Jimmy, what's up? I came on here for a short time. I was yeah, I was going through some old music from a few years ago. I said, let me go and find this album. There's a couple songs on there that I fuck with. More on the conscience side of things. You know. So go with that. Oh, there come on. Give me 1 second. I'm trying. Oh, there we go. Okay. The fuck? All right. I ain't listened to some new songs in a minute. Now I don't fuck with this dude no more because he be on some other shit nowadays. But at this point in time, so okay. What? I said, this is really cute.
Shout out to my nigga Pharaoh. I came with the yell, 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 yell. The hip hop police statement out, and I'm preaching self love and self man. You got us and God's how we got him. What show? The slave, the Bible, what they do? Confuse us, no, you can't be high, it's just take away knowledge. It's easy to hide the proof. So much power inside of you. That's right. Tell me breaking the rules. When they got Jacob from Yaakov. Be that shit, they had this in the news. I'm on it, help them die. They put in the food. Yes, I do. I know what they put in our mind. Goddamn, I cannot make no one true. Goddamn, I gotta lead by example. I'm giving out samples. I know I'm in tune. I gotta pull up my niggas. I do. Like the ocean get pulled by the moon. I got shot in my throat. I only convert the woe with the woe. I appreciate the little things. Cause me and my family was broke. Not a dime. It's levels to the shit. Make a switch and feeling power. Let me make a toast. They trying to hit me with the hate. I hit the weed and then I float. They used to hang us by the ropes. Now they lying under oath. Telling me I should be quiet. Only gonna make me wanna go to road. Hey, Pharaoh, let them know.
I'm running through them like I'm gang in. Bitch don't get hit with that motion. They not gang signs, they movies. We throw them hoes up like in juicer. Don't be lied to by the light. Come to the it's truthful. Bitches levels to the shift. All your chakras looking fruitful. Bitch, you don't know. I got this shit out the mud with no water to grow. You try when else they came on fires on post. I want out with that cannon. I ain't get no show. No matter what they gon' find. Oh, like I'm cradle. Now let's too deep and come straight from the girl. My deep say she from my day. I'm good. I already got two. They love her. They love when I come through. Why you want me?
Yo, what up, Lonnie? Yo, I'll be with y'all in a minute. Oh, shit. All right, I'm back, y'all. Oh, yeah, I ain't worried about them. Yeah, I feel like a kid again. Mama said I'll be with y'all in a minute. Yeah, it's just, I just gotta change my environment. My whole environment is about to change real soon. I can't deal with this nonsense. So we about to get back to the music, y'all.
But you do what I do, you got this nigga tennis. I got cold spells for some minutes. Like they got it. Damage. On the side like a mannequin. Thought about it. Shit I ain't thought about. Yeah, I just simply thought about. I didn't think of the thing that we thought about. Like both them could be choppers out. Get you lacking in sweet. I'm a rebel, let these bitches devils in the midst. I want you to ascend his levels to this shit.
All right. We go to the next one.
Yeah, I could get used to this. We find missing people. We bring them home.
I'm debating. Do what's best for you, man. Oh, shit, I am. Oh, trust me, I am.
Jesus not real, don't get back. And Jesus not real, don't get back. The money not real, don't get back.
Hey, I'm gonna rewind this, and I know this song right here is gonna look some people along with. Come on now. I gotta kick my truth up. Feel me? It's not real, don't debate. And Jesus not real, don't debate. I was feeling the other day. That's why I was saying I was about to do it. Oh, no, I feel you. I feel you. Shit, we need to get another one cracked off tonight. Don't debate. But you don't respect me, right? Nah, I didn't. I've been so caught up with this wrestling news. Tommy, what's happening? Oh, okay. I got it. Not real, don't debate. And Jesus not real, don't debate. The money not real, don't debate. The jewelry not real, don't debate. You niggas not real, don't debate. And Jesus not real, don't debate me. The money not real, don't debate me. And jewelry not real, don't debate me. Yeah, that's the one right there. Now, this is the one right here. This is my slap right here. This is when I was always fucking. They said anything sitting with no drinker would be ready. Y'all see. I hope y'all. Hey, facts. There's a like button. I just put some shit in there. What do you mean? Is there a like button? I can't send no niggas for police. Don't want that gunplay. My shit flawless. We can get it poppin'. I just put some shit in that enough. We can get it started. We can get it poppin'. I just put some shit in that enough. Just left my head and bitches playing with my phone. Disrespecting Apple, they can touch it. God is gonna get ugly. Should I tell you something? I can't come back. When they time I hit me up, come strap. Right. Oh, oh, okay. Get your toes on. Like I said, bro, some shit ain't adding up. They'll lock us all up. But they only mad at Trump. Yeah. I just feel some shit ain't adding up. They be telling us they on some fuck shit. They ain't know my shit be mad at us. Wake up in the morning, my shit flawless. We can get it started, hey. We can get it poppin', hey. I just feel some shit ain't adding up. We can get it started, hey. We can get it poppin', hey. I just feel some shit ain't adding up. I got to flip it on over. You got to flip it on over. Other one. This one actually made me want to put it. I just been on my old conscious music. Hey. Every now and then I gotta tap back in and get some of that good, real soul. Soul.
Prepare to save big during Cyber Week at Ruby Spaces, where you'll find our best in store and online at rubyspaces.com.
Yeah. Shout out to brother Sub. I used to fuck with that brother somewhere. You know.
Oh, you got something going on. Okay. What it represents the black fact. Okay, this part up here, what it represents, the black woman. Okay, the part, the black man, and what you think this is the boy, this is the girl. Right here represents the black fact. Now I'm gonna do it again. What this part represents? See this part going on? What it represents? This part down here represents the black. And this part right here represents what? Children. Children, man. We got a boy, we got a girl.
What huh? What is it do? Do is your crew with a blue. What is it, baby? Black and green. And it's on the scene. How did it look? Break it down, my business is battle, brother, feeling bulletproof. But I don't know. Some calculations, algorithms that I know. Black is still the truth. Black is singing too.
knowledge. Well, but you know good what you doing for the people. Well, but you doing for the people. But you know good what you doing for the people. Well, but you doing for the people. What up, big fella? What is the word? The magic matter. Reading every single letter. Increasing my levels. My seats for you dizzy, you devils. Yes, I'm a rebel. And I'm to bang on that beat. In the streets, economically, here the way you do not want to be. That African today. In and out the country. You and me. I look what's happening. What's that? How they think of even when you don't want to see. Just because you don't got lots in this head. Don't mean that. But you a good. You a thug. You don't give a fuck about black blood. So we do your black sons. That's what Africans. What up? What does it do? Who is your Beretta do? What do you wear red, black, and green? Like my brothers do. Banners on the scene. Hot in the mud, but I like to go. That's a bit tight. Breaking down weapons. But I do not want to follow better. I got like that. Back. Body that on.
Who street? Our street. Who street?
Our street. Our street.
That's a lot. Oh, that's right. I think so too.
Black Collar. It's your brother Sarah Sunseti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Wanna give a mad motherfucking shout out to my nigga Break the Foundation. That nigga about to drop that Black Fist LP. Niggas digging they chest. Digging they motherfucking chest, man. You know what this shit is about. This shit is revolution. Remember that. This is your man's. If you need me, nigga, holler. Black Power. Please excuse my greatness. Melanated universal greatness. My statements is heavy. I hope that you're ready. Just like I'm a take from the deck. What up, y'all? About with this flow. Trying to be a boat like brother with the names. So I'm picking up my fist. Still high. I reach on my mind. But I see the no trying to oppress me. Decent food. Your soldiers be loaded unique crews. My people the ones that I'm speaking to. We don't make a change, then who do we leave it to? Say Jesus, you better walk on and on Beetlejuice. I'm racing to death, ain't no Jesus suit. It's still in it, so unbelievable. The counterbalance to the push is beating you. Just up to the general for the BBC. Yes, so we salute. My man, no heavy. I just been this fuck. Daddy, better talk of ammunition. Just in case you see me daily. Stay low. Aim out. Reload. Oh my. That is how it's supposed to change. They don't start up with a bang, bang. My man, no heavy. I just been this fuck. Daddy, better talk of ammunition. Just in case you see me daily. Stay low. Aim out. Reload. Oh my. That is how change, they don't stop. But if they bang, bang my pride, I wear it on my sleeves. Put it all in the music, so I keep it on repeat. RBT's vibrations, yeah, they high frequencies. They high, they need triple six. Make my melanin complete. That holy Bible is so holy. Talking about peace like that. Prison over runners, cause they give up hope. Don't like my protected for your blood, I'll count you down. Native roots of Africa. You for a time in the battle storm. Tell me what you gonna do. You ain't too late, better hurry up and do before you lose your faith. Might lose your faith. 100% dissatisfaction is what it takes. Some just change. Realize fuck switch the game. Hell on track, we just switch the train. Can't beat the rail, we will fail. Either with me or you win the way. Put your fist up and feel the same. My head no heavy, I just business fuck. Daddy, better fuck up every nation just in case this shit get barely stay low. Aim out, reload, blow my, let it stop, hold the change, they don't stop. Heavy, I just business watch this daddy, better fuck up every nation just in case this shit get barely stay low. Aim out, reload, blow my, hold the change, they don't stop.
Hold on, let me stop it right there. Let me stop it right there. You know, I just thought about something. That's a topic right there I have been wanting to talk about, but everything else kept getting away, so I kind of forgot about it. But listening to the song, oh yeah, we gonna do a live about 666. Oh yeah, we gonna delve into the depths of hell, people. we gonna delve into the depths of hell, y'all. Oh, what is this I see? Hold up. That's right. Come on, Kings. Come on, Warriors. Y'all didn't hear that. Come on, Warriors 24-18. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we gonna jump into hell, y'all. We gonna talk about some 666. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Cause there's some information that y'all may not have heard about. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of y'all that ain't heard about this information. You know what I'm saying? And it makes a whole lot of sense. You know. So yeah. That's as a matter of fact, I think that's gonna be my next live. And there's other lives I still have to do and I haven't gotten to them yet. But this one right here, I definitely gotta do. I definitely gotta do. You know, let's talk about that 666, the mark of the beast. I'll tell you, man. Yeah. It's gonna be real heavy, you know. It's gonna be real heavy. Because I guarantee you, for those that don't know, I'm just gonna say this. Don't put the resistance up, just go look it up. That's my new slogan. Don't put the resistance up, go look it up. And I think that's what the problem is. People are scared to be wrong. People are scared to be wrong. Let's be honest with it. How many times have you been told some information and then within your own studies, you found out well, I don't want to call it an alternative, but some other information pertaining to that particular topic that comes out to be actually true, and then you go and you put that information out there, and then you get people that want to put up the resistance, but they don't want to go and look it up. Like, why don't you want to go look it up? You know? And that's what I was talking about in my other live the other day, you know, about the ego. About the ego. You know? Matter of fact, that was yesterday, as a matter of fact. You know, we allow our ego to get in our way of learning. Because we might, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. You know, are you afraid that you're going to be disappointed? You're going to feel like you've been lied to all your life when you find out that, oh, well, this, you know what I'm saying? Is it a fear because you think that if you go against everything you was taught, that somehow some God is going to strike you down? Huh? Well, shit, if that was the case, shit, I would have been struck down 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I would have been struck down 8 years ago. I have this information. You know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody that gets information and then I just hold on to it and I just wait until I have conversations with other people about it. That's not my purpose. That's never been my purpose. That's never been me. You know, I always, anytime I get information, I like to spread that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to tell other people who may not know. So I'm just saying, don't put up the resistance without going looking it up. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Fight the power. Yo, that was a hit right there. What's going on, gangish? Salute. I don't want to look it up because it disproves the thing that I want to be true. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, because even like different people that I met along the way that had like a similar journey, how they went into it was just different. That was probably about the difference within both of our journeys. But they would always ask me like, how did you was it hard for you to get away from that? I was like, no, it wasn't. So I explained to them, and like I tell a lot of people, see, my journey went like this, and I know I spoke about this before. Church, right? Had to go to church. Was forced to go to church every Sunday, right? Like a lot of us did. You know, had the church suit, had the little clip-on tie and shit. You know what I'm saying? Had the church shoes on. You know what I'm saying? True. So that was every Sunday. Then when I was 12, that's when my mom allowed me to kind of make the decision on my own on whether or not I wanted to go to church. So like probably about half that year, I went to church, and then after that, I just stopped going. And then I would just, every once in a while go, you know what I'm saying? Of course, funerals, but whether there was something going on and I wanted to support somebody, or, you know what I'm saying, if I was just feeling the need to just want to hear the word from the pastor or whatever, because even though I stopped going to church, I never left the religion, you know what I'm saying, itself. So I was still, Jesus this, Jesus that, Abraham and Moses and all that. You know what I'm saying? So when I turned 13, see, that was 92. So yeah. So I went 12, 13, and then 14. When I turned 14, that's when Malcolm X came out in 92. Yeah. So yeah, I was 13. Yeah, I was 13. So Malcolm X came out, and my cousin, one of my older cousins, had took me to go see Malcolm X. Now, keep in mind, I just found out about the book like a couple months earlier, and I just really got to know about Malcolm X because they didn't teach about Malcolm X in school. So I was real interested, once I knew who he was and what the story was. Okay, I want to go see this. I want to go see the movie, and I watched the movie, and I'm like, that movie was a long ass movie. I didn't blink one time. That's how glued in I was. And then to hear the information that was coming out in that movie about my people, it was like, okay. First thing I wanted to do when I left that theater was I wanted to join the Nation of Islam. I wanted to be a Muslim. But there was just some things I wasn't finna give up. And then at the same time, that was kind of coinciding with my early days of running the streets. So I kind of, after a while, I just kind of left that alone, and I kind of just went through my teenage years, but yet still having conversations. Then I'll probably say late 90s, early 2000s-ish. That's when, because I never stopped studying. I want to make that clear. I never stopped studying. It just wasn't my focal point. So like early 2000s, late 90s-ish, somewhere around there. Through my studies, that's when I decided, I made a conscious decision, like, wait, hold up. Let me take the physicality of who Jesus was. Let me take that away, and let me just deal with the spiritual side of it. And that's like my early days of really honing in on spirituality, you know, and not just from a biblical standpoint. And then when I moved out here to SAC, I met this sister that stayed in the same complex, and we were talking and stuff, and then we kind of like we noticed that we're on the like same page, and I just like really started to get back into my studies again, you know, because this is, you know, had all these police shootings, and you know, now we're going through this whole ordeal again. So it was just like, okay, let me start getting back on my shit. So then one day I went over there, and she started asking me, well, do I know who this person is and who that person is and whatnot? I said, no, I don't know who that is. So she was like, okay, well, and one of the people she was talking about was Sarnetta. And some of y'all might have heard of Sarnetta. So she had opened up her laptop, and she had played one of his videos. I'm like, okay, he got, you know what I'm saying? He got different people. He got Israelites on there. He got Christians on there. He got Black revolutionaries. He got Black scholars. He got, you know what I'm saying, all different groups, you know. And so I'm listening, and I'm like, okay. And then so as I went there, and then that really just allowed me to just like dive right in, you know. And then this coincided with what I was doing on Facebook. Now I'm starting to meet different people, and you know, and so I was like really on my shit and really studying. And then so that's when I took away the whole thing, because what happened was I knew about Egypt, but the way that they teach about Egypt, they teach Egypt as if it's not even part of Africa. They make it seem like it's some other destination, some other place on the other side of the world or some shit, right? So once I found out, like, well, one thing is Egypt, original name is Kemet. Yo, correct, what's going on? Salute. You know, and then so once I started studying ancient Kemet and really honing in on the hieroglyphics and looking at the stories, you know what I'm saying, looking at the story of Heru, Asar, Isis, Imhotep, Set, these characters that you guys have heard me repeat, you know, in my previous lives. And then I'm lining it up. Oh, and then learning about Maya, and then lining it up with what's coincides in the Bible. And now I'm like, wait, hold on. Well, these stories sound very, very similar, but one predates the other, and the names are different. So that's when I really just was like, okay, I gotta take away, I gotta step back, and I can't do this no more. Because how in the world does this predate all of this? And then you have things that are in that and in other parts of Africa that they done chopped down, screwed up, and then somebody put it in a book with a publishing date. And then I'm going along, like I'm looking at the Old Testament, and then I'm looking at the New Testament. I'm just like, and then I'm lining all this stuff up. I'm like, I can't do it no more. So that's when I started to really go out there and I really started to speak what it is, you know, and over the years, you know, it's been some resistance, but this is the thing, and this is the thing that people are trying to overlook and ignore. If you have a pastor that has been preaching the word for over 25 years, for 30, 35 years, 40, 45 years, if you got a pastor that's been doing the thing for all them years, and then one day through his studies, he finds out that what he's been preaching and teaching ain't exactly what the truth is. And there's a whole lot of ignorance on that side because, once again, like I said just a little while ago, is people seem they don't want to look at that. It seems like, you know what I'm saying? But when you break down the Bible, there's a whole lot in that story that is missing. That's why I always say you have to go to Kemet, start with Kemet, and then work your way down and then come back up. Because there's a whole lot in that Bible that is missing out of the story. That's why you have a historical perspective and you have a biblical perspective, right? Now, why do you have a historical and a biblical? If it's a true story, then it should all be historical under one accordance, but it's not. Because one side has one story, and then the other side has the same story, but there's other parts to that story that is left out in the other one. And then you have a battle within that when you have half the religion going by the Old Testament, and then you got the other half of the religion going by the New Testament. So if you have all this confusion going on, how can anybody per se say that one thing is the absolute truth? And you have to look at the dates. Because even Kemet is the starting path. You know what I'm saying? That's where we get our math and our science and all the shit, right? But now when you look at Ethiopia, the beginning, now once you start looking at that and you start really digging in, now you see, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why, like Nip per se, Nip is Ethiopian, right? Now he used words like God and heaven and hell. But when you know about the background and everything, and you know the original Christianity of things, you know the Christianity that they teach over here is not the same. It's not the same. So that's why I go back to, you got to peel the layers back. So like when people were asking me how, you know what I'm saying, it was easy for me because I was already going down that path already. You know, I just put myself away. I felt sorry for the homeboy. He had killed somebody on Halloween night in drive-by. He was, they called him Halloween because of he went all Indonesia. Oh, yes. You know, it's crazy, you know. And then this is the other thing. This is the other thing. There's too much. Okay, if you have one thing that is true, right? Is there any argument? Is there any argument? If you take one thing, I don't care what it is, if you just take one thing that we all know that is true, like we know that we put on both of our, you know what I'm saying, shoes or boots or whatever footwear we wear every day, right? That's true. We all put on our pants pretty much the same way, right? Okay. So why is it when it comes to religion, there is so much confusion, but yet everybody proclaims to know what the truth is? You know what I'm saying? You got this person saying that this is the truth. You got this person saying this is, you got this person saying Allah is the one true God. You got this person saying Yahweh is the one true God. You got the other person saying, nah, Jesus is the one true God. And then everybody saying that the sky daddy in the sky is the one true God. and then this is the other thing about Kemet. So those deities that I just brought up, the names that I just brought up, you see the difference between Kemet and everybody else? Those are not real people. Those are just deities. They symbolize something of something greater than us. The pathway, the original family, so on and so forth. You're never going to hear anybody talk about Kemet talk about Asar is a real person unless the real person name is Asar. You're never going to hear anything about ISIS being real unless there's a terrorist group out there that want to rip the name off and call themselves ISIS. You're not going to hear anybody say that Heru was a real person unless somebody is named Heru that's a real person.
Vice lords and five piece. Filmmaker is super interested in Egypt. Camera. That's like the Spanish cobras, Nikki cobras, stuff like that. All goes back to the Cobra Bear.
Yeah, yeah. I will say Egypt, Kemet, you know, whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you, man, it will open your eyes. It will literally open your eyes to things that they will not. They look. America is scared to teach you about Egypt. They're scared to teach you about Egypt. But what they will do, they will show some Arab on TV talking about, yeah, I'm an Egyptian. No, you're a colonizer. Ain't no way you an Egyptian. You're a colonizer. You're an invader. The hell are you talking about?
Set is the genius of Satan. Is also, you find there's a word Seth, the name Seth as well. You need to listen to Jordan Peterson talk about the origin of the world and Set and the Diabolical Brothers. Salute my friends, driver.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jordan Peterson. I think I've heard that name before. Hold on. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna grab my other phone. I'm gonna look him up right now. Yeah, for real. I'm thinking you just, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's the first time I seen it work good. Oh, no, that's not the button. Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would definitely give him a listen. Yeah, I'm going through his channel right now.
Okay. I like the titles. Titles got me interested. Yeah, for sure. You got a playlist? Oh, okay. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, y'all, I'm about to jump off of here. I'm about to go and kick my feet up for the rest of the night. I might be back on here later on, ain't no telling. But thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna see y'all again. And like always, we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay militant. And I'm about this bitch. Peace.